Players in the National Football League execute some of the most incredible game-winning plays ever as the clock is ticking down and the outcome is in the balance. Jumps into it, intercepts the throw, and Dick scores a touchdown. Absolutely unbelievable. To start, an incredible play followed a catch, tying the game. The ball is returned to Bard, who takes the lead and runs into the end zone for a touchdown. Yet, with 9 points, the Dolphins emerge victorious in a game. He goes down into the SAB game with a 3rd down and 10 in his own zone. Result: Dolphins triumph. For a walk-off safety, or 2 free points for the Dolphins, that guy got speared in the end zone. However, not even anything as unusual as Anna's insane as number 18, the game winner that utterly fooled an entire team, could be described as such. Because as time ran out, Mac completed his first huge play-a pass to Calvin, and everyone was anticipating the Lions to spike the ball to end the game because they were still down. With the clock running down with a 6-point deficit, Stafford managed to pull off the impossible. He reached over and scored. Who would have thought? No one anticipated that. Number 17 was the most insane since it ended an opponent's season in a single fell swoop. This victory was crucial for the playoff chances of both teams in this spot. To stay among the league leaders, both clubs need victories. The Jaguars were in position to grab the lead with little time remaining, but their kicker tried what is possibly the worst goal I've ever seen. A few plays down the road, though, things were going to spiral out of control. Mishaps involving Fires, Micah and Walker. Oh, helpless. Touchdown, Mike Thomas, yeah. Hold just a second. With the clock ticking down, the Texans player did what was required of him. But instead of swatting the ball down, he accidentally hit his opponent's hands, resulting in a game-ending touchdown. I can't believe what I just saw. However, the 16th was the most incredible, since it was the game-winning touchdown that helped an NFL icon set a record. Mike Vick was on the verge of making history simply because he wanted to defeat the Vikings, a top team in the league. His inconsistent throwing, which seemed to be caused by a noodle for an arm, was a major issue throughout the game. Just what was that, anyway? So, that explains why he switched from being a quarterback to a running back. He gained 127 rushing yards after destroying his opponent on run after run. In this overtime game, which was already tied, Vick was on the verge of setting a record for most rushing yards in a game by a quarterback, 23 yards and a win when this happened. In overtime, the Falcons prevailed after converting a play fake into a throw that gave them room to rush into the end zone on 2nd and 8. That incredible run not only set a new record for 173 rushing yards, but it also won the game for his team and caused some players to collide. However, that play was only successful in securing a regular season victory. In the 15th spot, a player advanced his club to the Super Bowl with a game-winning kick. This kicker was the deciding factor in the most monumental event of his life. As soon as Zuerlein kicks the field goal from 57 yards out, the Rams will advance to the Super Bowl. That crack, that kick, is fantastic. The victory propels the Rams to Super Bowl 53. Indeed, he kicked the game-winning touchdown from the farthest distance in NFL playoff history, 57 yards. A heart attack was nearly caused by the game-winning goal scored at number 14. You need to focus on the ball here, dude. As Barr prepares it to give to Freeman, it appears to be unfinished, or was it? Can successfully complete the catch at the 15-meter mark. Where are they going to establish dominion? That was his. Final score. What exactly did he do? Hit the player's helmet, went between the defender's arms, and miraculously landed in Antonio Freeman's hands. One announcer almost had a heart attack because of that catch, which was already insane. What exactly did he do? Suddenly, the match was over. However, a conceded player at number 13 ended up winning a game for the opposing squad. Seahawks quarterback Matt Hasselbeck got a bit smug after the overtime coin toss, in particular, when leading the team's late rally to tie the game. Tossing heads is what I'm going for. He was laughing, you see. The coin toss was won by Seattle. Now that we have the ball, we will score. My goodness. Sharing their intentions with the public was fantastic when they did it, but when throws the ball quickly, drops it short, and intercepts it on the left side. As you proceed along the right side, you'll eventually reach. Man, he scored quite well after really doing what he stated he would do.